Welcome to Club 93. Today, guys, we're going to be looking at the Eagles' run defense versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals won this game 35-31. The box score: the Arizona Cardinals had 449 yards, total yards. The Eagles had 275. Passing yards: the Cardinals had 228. The Eagles had 184. And the stat that pretty much sums up the whole game and oftentimes determine whether you win or lose is the run stats. The Arizona Cardinals had 221 rushing yards. The Eagles had 91. And to be honest, I don't know what's going on with the Eagles. Arizona was a team that was pretty much a defensive team that gives up a bunch of run yards. And in this game, they did a pretty good job of pretty much limiting the Eagles' run to 91 yards. But they did a good job in this game of limiting that. The Eagles, on the other hand, on defense, I think their fundamentals and technique has gone out the window, sort of, in a way. Guys up front just got to do their part, do their job. And when we go through this film, you're going to see alignment problems. You're going to see guys not doing their job, handling their responsibility in the run game. And that's how the Cardinals beat them. They ran the ball, and they ran it at will, you know. James Conner had like 126 yards and a touchdown. He also had a receiving touchdown in this game. And that was the difference in this game. I just think that when it comes to playing the run, you got to have good technique. And your fundamentals got to be there, and your alignments got to be there, and you got to carry out your assignment until the end. Most times the run game dictates who was the most physical team. And on this given day, Arizona out-physical the Eagles in a lot of ways. And both of their backs had a good day. So with further ado, let's get into the video. And I explained to you guys what went wrong and how it went wrong. And hopefully I can shed some light on the problems that the Eagles have in their run defense. If you enjoy the content, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you get all my videos once I post. Also, guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button to push my video out to more people. With that being said, let's get into it. Welcome back, guys. Let's start with this play. On this play, the Eagles got 4 down, and all you need is some separation. When you take on blocks, you got to get some separation to get off blocks. If you don't get separation, they're going to grab you some kind of way and prevent you from getting out to make the play. And right here, just got to get some separation, get off this block, make this play, and don't get stiff-armed and let this back get outside here. And that's what happened on this play. So you got to set the edge, but you got to have some separation so you can get off that block and not allow these guys to hold on to you. Here we are fine. He played this good. I like his alignment. He's got his outside foot down the middle of this guy. I don't like him having the outside hand down. I prefer the ball side hand down because he's fine on a block that goes outside. But when this guy try to cut across his face, come across his face, he's going to be behind the block every time. and he's going to be out of his gap every time. Okay, right here he's responsible for this A gap, and it worked out for him on this play because this guy's base blocking him out here, and he can go get this, step with his outside foot, go get this. But the problem is when this guy crosses face in this stance that he's in, he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be in trouble. So if I'm the offense and I'm playing the Eagles and I know that they play with this outside hand down, well, I'm going to run plays away from the 2-eye and try to cut it back because he won't be there. He won't be there because this guy going to cut him off every time. And if I see that later in the video, I'll point that out. But right here, everybody played this pretty good. I would get tighter here. Got a quarterback under center. Back is at home. I would get tighter here, put this foot right inside his outside foot or down the middle and play it tighter here because we know that we don't want these guys to be able to hit us and get up to the second level. Second level right here. Now right here, he got a block back by the center and this guy pulled. So let's watch it. See right here, we got to get some separation now. Get some separation right now so we can get off this block and go make this play. Okay? The problem is he never got in separation. See how he velcroed? He never got this guy off his body. You got to get this guy off your body so you can get up to make a play. So that's the problem on this play. Now, he tries to get off, right? And he grabs him. He grabs him just enough for this back to really stiff arm him, get outside. And then we got this puller that came around, seal this off, and he gonna get some yards here. It's about 7-8 yards right there. Okay, on this play, let's talk about the alignments. You know, we got 3 down inside. We got 2 outside linebackers standing up. Okay, so they're in pretty much a 3-4 front. 3 down here, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're running a 3-4 here. And to me, it seems like the Eagles have trouble when they're in this 3-4 front. I don't know if they're built for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they built for this front. But, you know, usually these guys be big guys right here, 3-4. And, you know, right now they're just not built for it. They built more for a 4-3, 4-3 front. Right here, we got a quarterback under and the back is at home. Whenever this back is at home, we want to get tighter in our alignments, okay, up front. Right here, he's in a 4-eye technique inside this tackle. So he should have this outside foot down the middle of this guy. He's a little bit too heavy right here. But, you know, on this play, he did a good job. He did a good job. Now all you got to do is just push it. Push it up the field. Keep going, push it up the field. Right here, we got to play the center. You got to put your hands on this center. I think his hands is always lazy and a little slow. You know, his hands are never fast from the ground to the guy. You got to get him on. You got to hang that hand. You can't rest this on your thigh pad right here. You got to hang your hands so you can get those hands to these guys fast. Right here, it seems like he's in a 3 technique. I think he should be in a 4-eye here because you got a 0 nose right here. He should be in a 4-eye right here, I feel. But he playing in this gap right here. But I don't understand why he's playing in this gap, not playing either a 4-eye or a 3. But the 4-eye, with this 0, he should be in a 4-eye right here. And right here, we just get down in here because they tight right here. These 2 tight ends, they're tight right here. Get in here and go knock this inside shoulder back. And as soon as if he try to cross your face this way, knock it back, get down the line, go make a play. Get down the line, go make a play. And out here, we got to set the edge. We got to set the edge and not let this back get outside of us here. Right here, he got too heavy on this. He didn't set this edge and knock it up the field and stay outside. Stay outside. Just do your part. Everybody got to do their job. Everybody got a job to do in the defense. You just got to do your part. Let's watch it. Okay, right now, we already late right here. We beat right here, right? He already got, now, unless he's playing back door, because he's in a 0, he can play back door, and the backer can take this hole, can take this gap. But he need to get his hand on this guy better. Get his hands on this guy better, okay? Right here, that's pretty good right there. Knock it back. We're good to go, okay? And see how he chasing this right here? If he's in a 4-eye, I don't know what he's in. He's either in a 3 or he's in a 4-eye. I'm not sure what he's in. So he's actually chasing this this guard right here, seemed like, and they're trying to wall him off here. So let's see what happened. Okay. He ended up playing the gap in there good. Now he's back door. The backer's over the top right here. Backer's over the top right here. Okay, the backer's over the top. These backers can flow right here. Knock it back right here. We're good to go. Let's see what happened here. See, just keep knocking it back. That's a good job right there. He did a good job right there. He's peeking inside. He's got to stay outside and set this edge. If he stay outside and set this edge, and with this backer over the top right here, this play is dead. It's dead in the water. But because he played back inside right here, he allowed this back to get to the edge right here. But they end up tackling this for no gain because I think the crack replays guy came up. Let's see here. Let me run it some more here. Yeah, the crack replaced guys right here. He coming up, and this linebacker ended up getting over the top. He ended up getting over the top. Pretty much saved the day because he was supposed to be outside setting this edge. He actually saved the day by getting over the top, making a play here. Not a bad down, as far as yards giving up, but it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse with him not setting the edge right here. We got to set the edge, knock it back. He did a good job. This guy got to get over the top. He got to get his hands on the center, okay? He got to figure out what technique he's going to play, either a 4-eye or 3 technique. With this 0, he should be a 4-eye. I feel he should be a 4-eye. Hit this. If he try to come, they're trying to cut you off right here, get down the line, go make a play. Okay, on this play, they got 4 down linemen. 4 down linemen. Okay, he's in this crease right here. Okay, he's in this crease. His key is this guy right here. So if he down block, he got to close. He got to close down the line, go meet this, okay? Right here, we're in a 3 technique right here. Jack this up, go play. But a lot of times with these, see how these wings, they got these 2 wings, they right on top of each other. They tight, they heavy wings. A lot of times, the best thing to do with this back being offset like this, he's offset away from this side. A lot of times, just take this guy and put him in a 4-eye. Percentages say this guy gonna get the ball, this back gonna get the ball and come here, or this running back gonna get the ball and come all the way across the formation. Okay, if we know that he's offset away from us, we can loosen up a little bit. So if he's offset away from us, I take this guy, put him in a 4-eye right here. He's fine, hit this, but you got to close. You got to close. But putting him in a 4-eye will help this out a lot more than him being in this 3 and letting this guy come down on him like this. Okay, right here we're fine. Just jack him up and play football. Okay, he's got a heavy alignment, which is good because the back's all set over here. Have a heavy alignment right here on this shade. And right here, we can be more inside here because the back's to this side. So chances are he's going to run this way across the formation. So we want to be more inside here. Give ourselves the leverage on this. Give ourselves the leverage on this because we got a guy sitting outside here off the ball. So let's watch it. Okay, we got a down block right here. Got a down block. Got to close. Got to close. Don't go up the field. Got to close right here. That's why your eyes got to be good. And your eyes are important when you're playing run defense. Close right here. He down block, we got to close. Now you see how this guy got the angle on 98? See how the guy got the angle on him right here? That's why I say when this back is offset, get in a 4-eye to knock it back more. And it'll help out with these pullers coming. They got double pull. They're pulling both the guard and the tackle coming around here. So if he was in a 4-eye knocking this back, he may knock some of these guys off and then prevent this back from getting outside. And if he doing it right, he closing like he should, the back has nowhere to go. Right here, double pulls. I don't know why he's running outside here because his guy took off this way. So he should be right here playing back. This center came. I guess that's the center. Let me see who that is. Blocking back. It's the center. The center going to block back, right? So when they pull, he should be thinking, with the back being to his side, he should be thinking, okay, they double pull away, settle down right here, play this center, and be able to fold back around here, okay? Let's watch it and see what happened, okay? I mean, all these guys are playing it according to how they lined up. They playing back to these guys that's coming down on them. They have no other choice but to play it that way. If he was in a 4-eye here, he'd have been knocking that back. We'd be in a better situation right here. Now he got to close. Watch his next few steps. What do you do in the next few steps gonna matter a lot. And see right here, that's why I would say you got to settle down. Double pulls. We got a guy outside here, sitting out here. We got guys sitting outside. So when you get double pulls right here, play to this guy. Because this back can easily get this ball and cut it back here. You're going to see in a second, if these guys are trying to play over the top, play these blocks and try to get over the top, he can easily cut this thing back this way, and he's too far up the field. Okay? Let's run it some more here. Okay, see what I'm saying? He's too far up the field. This end is too far up the field. He left all this area right here, and they got double pulls coming. So if he close that off, he'll allow 41 to bounce out, be outside right here. And 41 can bounce outside and get anything. If the back was to bounce this, he can just go make that play outside. But right now, because he was too far up the field, he didn't close this thing down and close off this area in this gap right here. 41 had to take on this block with a big guy, and he gonna lose that battle, right? He gonna lose that battle every time. See what I'm saying? And now he dug him out, and they got a little run right here. He bounced it outside, got some yards. Okay, let's go back. So basically, this is his key. He got to get tight in here. They tight, get tight in here. He down block, close. Close and go meet this. Go meet this down the line right here. The back's away from you. So go meet it down the line. Right here, put him in a 4-eye. With these two wings right here, back is all set away. He needs to be in a 4-eye so he can go attack this and knock it up the field. Right here, he's fine. He got to play it like he planned it because he's in the shade. Right here, get more inside. When they double pull, settle down, he come back. We got to play that because I'm going to show you something right here. If he run up the field the way he run up the field, right? See how you run up the field? Look right here. If he trying to fight over the top, these guys are fighting over the top, he can cut this back right here. He got something. He got something. And he going to get this block right here. He cut it back right here. He get this block right here. He can bounce it outside here. So that's why he got to settle down. He can't run up the field right here, especially on a double pull. Double pull does not tell you pass rush. Double pull tell you that you need to settle down, take on this block and maybe fold back across the top right here, or just if you just take on the block and close off this gap, you're good. You're good. You can't run up the field right here though. Okay. So that's what needs to happen there. So as soon as these guys pull, as soon as you get this double pull, come get this guy. Close off this gap right here, if anything, okay? Close off this gap if anything, but don't run up the field here, okay? If he's in a 4-eye right here, he'd be knocking that back. He need to close. He need to close. And that's what's wrong with this play right here. Too far up the field. Too far up the field. Allow the second guy to get this guy, and now you got a lane right here. You got a lane right here. He can bounce outside, go get some yards. Just too many yards right here. Simple play. Okay, guys, on this play, okay, they got 3 down. They're in the 3-4 alignment again, okay, pretty much. They got 4 down. He probably should be standing up, but pretty much they're in the 3-4 alignment inside. Now, remember I just told you guys about having that outside hand down and not the ball side hand down? Well, here's an example of it right here. By having this outside hand down, any base block outside, he going to be fine. Any block outside, he going to be fine. But when this guy try to cross his face, he's going to be a step behind every time. So let me run this and show you this technique, and then we'll talk about it. See? He already beat inside. See what I'm saying? He going to always be beat inside because he got to step with the outside foot. This guy going to get him and cut him off whenever he want to. Okay? So that's why you don't play with the guy side hand down. You play with the ball side hand down so you can maintain this gap inside. Because this is a gap right here. This is a gap right here. And he's going to always be out of his fit because he played with this outside hand down and not the ball side hand down. You want to step with the inside foot to this gap. This is his gap right here. You want to step with the inside foot and maintain this gap right here. Right here, get a down block. He got to close. He got to get his hands on this center and just go play. Right here, I think he did a decent job. And how I would coach him up is just keep going right here. Just knock it back. Knock it back. Keep going. Knock it back. Close off this gap right here. Knock it back. Okay? Don't take a side right here. See what I'm saying? You took a side right here. Don't take that side right here. Just knock it back and be ready to get across the face if anything, but don't take that side right there because you open up some space right here. Space right here. Now, a coaching point. A coaching point, guys. I'm gonna do right here. They got a quarterback under center and they got eye backs. Eye backs, back is at home, right? Eye back. So should get tied to our alignment. I like his alignment, but I need the other hand down. Other hand down. He's a 0 right here. Outside foot down the middle of this guy. Outside foot down the middle of this guy. Good alignment, right? So when he take on this block, I'm going to show you something. They're going to pull a guy. He's going to come up in this hole right here, right? And I want to show you some. It's just a coaching point to help everybody out. So we're going to knock it back right here, right? Eyes inside, right? If anybody, any puller, come up in this gap right here, come off this block and knock the hell out of him. 2 for 1. It's a 2 for 1, okay? If any puller come in this gap, when you're in a shaded alignment, a 4-eye alignment, same thing with the 2, they're trying to run in the gap inside of you. If anything, you're shade inside and anything running this gap, knock the hell out of it. It's 2 for 1, okay? So basically, go get him. Go get him. We close all this space off in here. It's all done. And look what we got behind us right here. Look what we got behind us. We got somebody ready to make this play, okay? Just go get it. Knock it the hell out of him and we'll be good to go. See what I'm saying? So he got up through that inside right there because he opened it up by taking the side at the last second. Right here, if we just knock it back, and right now, we make that determination right now that we're going to come off this block, get some separation, come off this block and knock the hell out of this. This whole gap is destroyed. It's destroyed. And if anything, the back got to bounce it out here for the one sitting in the hole waiting on him. He waiting on him. This is an ideal situation right here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I love playing the inside shades. If I'm a lineman, I would love playing inside shade. All I gotta do is knock it back, knock his inside shoulder back, get some separation. Anything come up inside of me, whether it's a puller or the back, I'm making the play. I'm gonna knock the hell out of him, 2 for 1, help my boy out right here, make the play. But right here, by not going and attack him, see what I'm saying? He was able to seal him off. He didn't go attack him, so he sealed him off. And here he took the outside, the easy route. Instead of knocking it back and then falling across his face, falling off across his face, he gave this alley right here. He gave him this alley right here to run this ball and get some yards. So if you don't take the outside and try to take that easy route right here, see what I'm saying? Just keep pushing it back. You close off the gap, just pushing him. Pushing him. You got your gap taken care of. Backside A gap. Just keep pushing him. Pushing him in the hole. And right here, get some separation and come off right now. Come off and destroy him right now, okay? And don't get up the field here. So I don't know why he's up the field because we got a down block, right? These guys are down block. As soon as you get this block on right here, he got to close down in here. You got to close down in here. He cannot run up the field right here. We got a puller coming, right? He should be meeting this puller. He should be meeting this puller. You know, a lot of times these guys try to go for sacks and try to cheat the system. You got to play the run first. They ain't eye backs. Everything about this play tell you run. Think about it. They ain't eye backs. It's heavy. Everything tell you run right here. Okay? Everything tell you run. It's not a passing formation. So you got to play the percentages. You can't go guessing it's a pass in eye backs or play action or whatever it may be. You get down blocks right here. You get this guy blocking heavy on him. You got to close. You got to close down the line right here and get ready to come meet this puller and stay right in there, right? Don't get up the field and open up this gap. So he got up the field. He started going up the field. Now the puller's coming, and watch what they do. He up the field too far now. He guessed. He trying to steal a sack. You're not gonna steal sacks. You got to just play the rundowns, and if they come out and show you eye backs and stuff like that, and they got a back at home and those kind of things, it ain't a passing down. You gotta play run. Because he went up the field, he decided to come back this way because this guy got on the edge too far. He cut it back here, but he could have easily kept coming out here. You know what I'm saying? Kept coming out here. So we just can't get up the field right there. So he goes, now close. Gotta close. Gotta close, come meet this. Close and come meet this. Now he get upfield too far. Get upfield too far right there. He should have been meeting that, setting his edge right here. Okay? 41 sitting in the hole right here, which is good. But the problem is that he got on the edge too far. He got on the edge to just keep pushing this back into the running back, push him into the running back. He took a side. He took a side, opened up this gap, and the running back gonna cut it back. So right here, it's a dead play if you keep it this way, right? 41 scraping over the top. He can just come meet this a little bit better, take out this dude, take him out, close off this gap. Now, if he come meet this dude instead of just sit here and letting this guy come get him, if he meet it, he close off this gap. He cannot cut it back in here. Now he bounce it out here before the one makes the tackle right here in the hole. Okay, even though he got upfield too far. Okay, that's what would have happened. But because he opened it up, okay, he can't get back. He opened it up. The back saw this. He cut it back, and the back part saw 41 scraping out there. He cut it back right here and got good yardage. It's too many. Should have been a no game. Okay, let's talk some pass rush right here. Okay, you got 3 down, 3 down. We got our outside linebackers here. It's a 3-4. Here's your 2 linebackers behind them. So a 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4 linebackers, right? It's 3-4 look, okay? And then shotgun. So little pass, right? But here's the thing, you got to be ready. When this center got his hand on the ball, we got to be in the stance ready to go. Stance ready to go. We got to be ready to go, okay? Because they're going to quick snap this thing. Ain't going to be just getting off his knee. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You want to be ready to go so he can knock this back efficiently and get up the field right here. Go speed rush this thing. Should have a 2-way go here. Speed rush to try to win the edge. 2-way go late. Okay, right here he got to get outside for contain. I don't know why they got this guy dropping. BG is not a drop kind of guy. He's a pass rusher. You know, you need him in the pass rush some kind of way, but he's not a drop kind of guy. I know they switched D coordinators or whatever, and they went to the D coordinator used to be in New England. So I know there was a 3-4 team, more of a 3-4 team. But I don't know if switching the D coordinators matter as much as these guys up here playing their technique the right way. These guys playing their alignments and carrying out their assignments because everything matters in football. So I don't know if that even solved the problem or anything by switching coordinators, because to me sometimes that represents panic mode. You panicking a little bit because some teams move the ball on you and score some points or whatever. Well, that's what it seemed like they did When they changed to the New England style stuff, and they got him dropping a lot more, which I don't even know if he's a drop kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see him as a drop kind of guy. He's better off coming to get this thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of player he is. But right here, we on our knees, right? We ain't ready. Let's see the get off. See the get off. See, he's snapping the ball and we ain't moving. That's the problem. He's snapping the ball and nobody's moving. Look at everybody late. He still look. I'm just gonna keep going here. Ball almost to the quarterback. We just not moving. We late already. You know what I'm saying? He quick snapped that thing. That's why when he get his hand, when the center has his hand on the ball, we got to be in our stance ready to go. Right here, we need to go try to rush this edge. See, if we ready to go, we can go get this edge a little bit better. We can go speed rush this thing with a late inside two-way go. Okay, right here, just knock it back. Knock it back. Get off your knee, get ready, and go knock it back. Okay, here he got to get outside because they're dropping this guy. So you got to rush and get outside. That's the toughest thing for a D lineman, to have to rush and then get out for contain and try to get some pressure on the quarterback. Okay, now on this play, he got to get to the level of the quarterback, speed to power, with eyes on the quarterback, and not let this quarterback get outside here. Because this is a mobile quarterback. You got to box him in, keep him in this pocket, right? So he took the inside too fast here and allowed this quarterback to get outside, and he ran for some yards. Right here, got to keep going. Get up to the upfield shoulder, level of the quarterback. If anything, escape here. Because you got three guys inside here. You got a guy fighting out here, but you got these two guys inside that's pushing this thing. So he got to make sure that he keep this contained in here, right? Right here. He can't take this right here. He can't do this right here. He was fine from the get-go. He was fine when you initially hit him and was pushing him back. If he just kept driving this right here, he probably going to end up getting a sack just by the fact that he don't have no one open. Good coverage down the field. Okay? He'll probably get a coverage sack. But the fact that he tried to come in here and steal something, now the quarterback saw that and he took off outside. See what I'm saying? He should have kept coming. You got to keep coming. You can't do that against a mobile quarterback right here. And now he's going to get outside and he's going to run. He's fast. He's a lot faster than I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? He can run. Allow him to get all the way down here inside the 5, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You got to be, when you get down in this red zone area, you got to be real good with your rush. It's too close to the end zone to be stupid and do something crazy, you know what I'm saying? You got to be efficient with your rushes. And you got to get up to the level quarterback. He should have kept coming. These guys got to be ready to go. Knock it back, you know what I'm saying? Every little inch matter, you know what I'm saying? And when you ain't getting off the ball, you're giving them that inch that they need to block you and give them the time they need to throw this ball, or in this case, this guy coming inside, let the quarterback get out to run down the field. Can't do that. Right here, just keep coming. You got him going back, just keep coming. Knock him past the quarterback if you have to, then fall back in here. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback will have nowhere to go. Right here. He had to fight back out. He had to go back outside to rush. And that ain't his cup of tea. He's one of them guys that need to be able to power somebody straight to the quarterback. Because it's tough, man. I'm telling you, this is tough when a guy has to come from a 4-eye and you don't know whether it's going to be run or whatever. You got to come here to make sure first and then get outside. That's tough. But you got to do it. You got to kind of hit it. Now get outside. And then, you know what I'm saying, right here. Don't stop, though. He stopped, and that's the problem. You got to keep coming. He's trying to jump in the air and bat a ball down. Just keep coming. And then bull rush him straight to the quarterback, put him on top of the quarterback. He got to come in here. Got to get more out of my guy in here because he was on the knee. He wasn't ready to go. Got to get more out of him. He got to get up here, speed it, and then fall inside. He can't take this inside move. And that's the problem on this play. But I'm going to show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. That's why I love this guy. I love this dude. If they had 10 more guys on the field like this guy, if they had 10 more people on the field like this guy right here, they would win every game. They would dominate. I'm just telling you. Watch him on this play. Even though he's dropping in coverage, watch the pursuit. He drops in coverage, right? Here he is right here. He drops in coverage. Okay? Now watch him. Watch the pursuit. You see the quarterback run. Watch him. That's good stuff right there. He prevented a touchdown because if he ain't coming, he can come here and then cut this back and get in the end zone. Like just take him out the picture. Take him out the equation here. He ain't running. He decide he gonna walk backside. He ain't running. He ain't sprinting. Okay. Now watch this. So he get right here. 31 is coming, right? He could probably just power that to the end zone. He didn't want to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? He probably can go through 31, try to get in the end zone right here. He probably took on him. He won't take on this big guy. But that's a good job right there by BG running to the ball. And I'm gonna tell you guys, if any young guy out there watching film, if you're a parent of any young guy, show him this. Show him this. Show him this guy and teach him the right way to do things. How to pursue to the ball when the ball go away from you. This is it right here. Because a lot of guys won't do it. A lot of guys won't do it. That's good stuff by him right there. Coming. He know how important it is. On this play, there's so many things going on here. Quarterback is under center. Back is at home. Okay. We got a shade here. I'm assuming we 3 techniques here. Right here, he's a 5 technique. So a 3 technique here, 5 technique here. Okay. So running back at home, we got to get tight to our alignments. 3 technique, get that foot down the middle right here. Keep this guy from cutting us off. We're good to go. Keep this guy from getting up to the next level. Keep this guy from getting up to the next level. We got to get tight to our alignment. 3 technique here, heavy 3, we're good to go. Right here, heavy shade, we good to go. Now, I don't mind him because you see this wing right here. The backs at home got this wing, big wing set right here. He's a little loose. He's fine. He just play that. Take it with your hands, okay? Right here. I think he got too much tilt. First of all, he should be tighter, backs at home, tighter, put that foot down the middle, inside foot down the middle of this guy so you can knock it back and play it according and how you got. This is his got right here. Now, he going to end up on the inside of this guy because his angle is taking him that way. This guy just going to jump outside of him. He going to be inside. He can't fade out. He going to end up on the ground, I think, and that's what happened here. Now, right here, he should be, I put him down in here. Get him in this crease right away so you can go knock this guy back. It's double tight ends. Whenever you got double tight ends, a lot of times, if it start to you, go knock his inside shoulder back and maintain this gap right here. Maintain this crease right here, okay? If it's in here and this guy blocked down, then you can go down, close, and go meet whatever coming back, okay? But right here, I think he should be more in here because he's going to take on this block. And what's going to happen is he's going to try to jump inside the last second to be where he should be. And his back going to see him and pop outside here. And then it's a problem right here because he ended up in here opening up all this stuff. These guys can just go up to the second level easily because if he can play this hard outside right here, play this like he should, maybe this tight end stay with him a little bit longer, let these guys flow over the top. But because he ended up in here, that's not good. That's not good. And then he's way out here taking on this. He should be in here taking on this, knocking it back here. This back would never get outside here. Let's watch it. Frame by frame, okay? Already beat. He's in the wrong gap already. This is a gap right here. This is a gap right here, okay? I want to see what this tight end did. This tight end right here. Yeah, he went outside right away to go get somebody, okay? He's going to block him, okay? He's in the wrong gap already, okay? Yeah, he's in the wrong fit already. He should be here knocking it back. Here knocking it back. Okay? Okay? Let's see my backside, guys. I got to have quicker hands here. See what I'm saying? His hands are so slow. You got to do a lot of hand work. Hand. Soon as that ball, anything flinch, hand to the guy. Hand to the guy, knock it back, maintain this gap right here. And backside, he just hitting this gap right here. Which ain't no problem. Got to close now because you got a down block, right? Got to close tight because you got a down block. Don't come here, close down here, okay? If I took a step or too many upfield, but got closed down. As soon as you get that down block from the inside guy, this is his key right here. So if he down block, I'm off his butt going down the line, go play football, okay? Go play football. Get a down block out right here. This is his key. This is the DN's key right here. If he down block, close, go get it, okay? Okay? But right here, we got to square up a little bit more, get a little bit tighter, get that foot down the middle, go knock this back, get in here. This DN, take him, put him in here, and knock this inside the shoulder of this 85 back. Knock that back, and let these guys be over the top, make plays. But right here, it just didn't go well because he's out of his fit. He's outside initially, okay? When I keep running this, you're going to say he stood him up. He's doing a good job now. He got this set up right here because where he started at. He was outside to start with. And here's another thing. The fact that he played this so bad, he allowed this guy to come get him too. And this guy was allowed to get up to the second level because of the bad play here. This is where it started at right here. This guy was allowed to get to the second level, 7-4. This tackle who was allowed to get up to the second level because he played this so bad. Okay, let's watch it again. Let's concentrate on him right now. Let's look at it. See, he's inside already. So now he feel like the guard done overtook him. So he can get up to the second level and I go get another block. A block they probably wouldn't get if he played this right. If he played this right, they wouldn't get this block right here. They wouldn't get him to the second level. Okay? Because he already going outside to get him. This guy here, this tight end here is going outside to get him. He would be sitting up in the hole right here if we play this right. And we would be sitting in the hole. He would be the guy that is waiting for him to scrape outside if he bounces it outside. And if we get this in inside here, he bounces it outside. Here's our guy to go make the play right here. We got everything taken care of. It's just like their alignments and their assignments and their technique is failing them right now. It's failing them so bad right now. Right? Let's watch his hands right here. Is he bringing the hands to the guy right now? Same thing here. Are you bringing your hands? You know, bring your hands. Everything else will follow. No, he ain't bringing his hand. Look, he's not bringing his hands to these guys. They're not shooting their hands. That's drill work. They got to shoot their hands. And right here, you know, let's go get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get in there and knock this back here. Okay? And now he's here. Linebacker here can't scrape over the top because now he's trying to get back where he need to be. Okay? Then he ended up tripping down. He ended up tripping down off of the linebacker. He tripped on the linebacker. He's on the ground now. Okay? You know. And so it's just bad. It's a bad football. You know? Now he put him on the wrong side of the block. He started outside. He put him on the wrong side of the block. If he'd have been in here initially, he'd have been knocking this back. Would have been fine. Okay, would have been fine. Okay. And then if we get my man where he need to be, my D tackle where he need to be right here, attacking this outside half of this guy, knocking it back, he wouldn't get to the second level and go get another block. He wouldn't be on this linebacker. And we cooking. They got nothing. Technique is so bad. Everything's failing right now. He's inside here. He all the way in this gap. He 2 gaps removed. He's supposed to be right here. He all the way in here now. Okay? He allowing this guy to get up to the next level, go get a guy. This guy right here, if he'd have been inside right here, been knocking this back, would have been fine. Would have been fine. These 2 guys right here, if they play this the way they need to play this play does not get out and get these yards. See what I'm saying? Now he's on the ground right here. That just look bad. It's just like the technique is not there. The technique not there. They're not sound in their technique. They're not sound in their alignments. And their assignments are not getting carried out. So I don't know how they're going to fix it. They got to fix it. It's the end of the season. All this stuff you should never be at this point at the end of the season. Everything should be like perfect. Your guys should be playing like perfect ball right now. Hands, technique, the eye should be good, you know. And I'm trying to figure out, thinking about the Eagles, I'm trying to figure out when was the last time they were a top 5 run defense. Well, I think it was the last year I was there. We was number 3. And we had 2 guys playing inside that never played football before, right? We had 2 guys inside that never played football before. So that goes to show you it's all about the alignments, assignments, and technique, okay? That's what it's about. The Super Bowl year, we was number 1 against the run, which tells you how important stopping the run is to winning games and winning big games and winning the Super Bowl, okay? Because last year they were in the Super Bowl and Kansas City outrushed them in that Super Bowl game. And that's the difference in the game. You got to stop the run, and you got to be able to run the football. That's why I talk about run game all the time, because it's key. You got to be able to stop the run. And right here, the techniques and alignments and their assignments is failing them so bad. Teams can just run on them. And early in the year, I remember making a statement saying that sometimes stats are misleading. Stats are misleading. They were so bad against the pass that teams felt like we ain't got to run on them. We're just going to throw the football. But when Kansas City played them, that was the first team I saw run on them. When Kansas City played them, Kansas City actually opened up Pandora's box because now everybody tried to run on them. Everybody trying to run, and they can throw it when they want to. So now you got to fight 2 things. So that's what happened. So basically, it's all technique, man. And I'm afraid my young guys getting bad habits. My 2 Georgia guys, those are my guys. You know what I'm saying? It pains me to see them play the way they play when I know what kind of talent they are. No, I know what kind of talent they are. They failing. They just failing right now, and I hate to see that, you know. And those guys got to have some technique work. in practice. They got to get out there and early and you know, and go through some technique stuff. You know, but it all comes with their alignments, their assignment, which hands down, which hands you put down, how quick your hands are to the guy. They ain't using that. Their hands are not quick to the guy at all. And that's what's going on with these guys right now. When you got tackles inside and they're not good with their hands and they're not shooting their hands to the guy, you're going to have problems all the time. If you go look at the good run defenses, go look at the San Francisco's and all those top run defenses out there. Them guys going to be good with their hands inside, and they're going to be good at attacking blocks, and they're going to be good in their alignments and their assignments and knowing where they should fit and where they should be. Even if they get knocked out of a guy, they're going to get back in there real quick. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So until they fix these problems right here, fix their issues, their alignments, and everything, they're going to continue to have problems. Okay? It's going to be tough to win a Super Bowl this year playing the way they're playing up front right here. Because teams can run on them at will, and it takes stopping the run game to win championships. And if you can't stop the run game, it's going to be some tough sledding ahead. Because you got all these guys in these playoffs that got good running backs, and they're going to be able to get whatever they want. So they got to fix some things, man. It's up to the individual to get it fixed. If they want to fix it, they'll fix it. But they're going to have to start working on their hand speed. They're going to have to working on their eyes, their technique, their alignment. All that stuff matters. Every little detail in the run game matters. And right here, he dipped inside, he bounced it outside. But now they got this extra blocker on my guy right here. That shouldn't be on him. He shouldn't even be on him. Because my technique inside, my tackle should be playing this better. Right here. He should be attacking this, knocking this back, maintaining the outside gap. He ended up inside this guy. So he was able to come over the top of this guy. He ended up in here. This guy was able to get over the top of him also. And this guy said, okay, if he gone, I'm going to go up to the next level and get me another guy. And that's exactly what he did. It's just bad technique all the way around. Inside, look at that. He going to fall down off the linebacker feet right here and end up on the ground. It just pains me to see my Georgia guys. And I know they better than that. I've seen these guys play. I know he's strong. I know he got every little thing that you want in a football player. You know what I'm saying? He was probably the best defensive lineman, or actually the best defensive player taken in the draft last year. But here's the thing. If he don't carry his technique or learn good technique, his career ain't going to go the way he wanted to go. He got to get better in his technique. And they got to develop. And somebody got to develop these guys. I'm just telling you. I ain't pointing no finger, but I'm saying they got to get developed. And if they ain't going to get developed, then it's going to be a long, long road for both of them. I don't care what round they were drafted in. Okay? I was a 4th round guy. But I went out there and learned technique, and I carried my technique throughout my whole career. That's why I was able to play 15 years. And y'all, I know y'all heard me say this before. You know, I say it all the time. And I'm not trying to point no fingers at no coaches or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like every NFL team got good coaches. I feel like every NFL team got good coaches. And sometimes it ain't the coaches. It's about these guys taking their technique from the practice field to the game. From the practice field to the game. Okay? But if it keep happening over and over again, then it might be something you ain't doing right for getting your point through to them, getting your point across. Okay? So that's what's got to happen. But I'm saying, these guys got to get better though. And like I say, I ain't pointing the finger at no coach, but y'all done heard me say this a bunch of times. A lot of times in the NFL, I feel like the first coach you get as a young guy coming into the league, if he can teach you technique and be sound in your technique, you're going to have a long career in the NFL. I'm going to repeat that. A lot of times, the first coach you get in the NFL, the first coach that you get, if he can teach you good technique, you're going to have a long career in the NFL. I had Tommy Brazier. Now, I know you guys know who Tommy Brazier is. Tommy Brazier was the D-line coach for the Eagles for a long time. One of the best D-line coaches out there. The guy that actually got me started in the coaching. You know, got me the internship with Kansas City, got me going. Okay? But, he knew I was going to be a coach. They knew how I studied in the film room. And it's the thing about it, like every coach that I had, whether it was Tommy Brazier, whether it was Larry in Seattle, my coach Larry in Seattle, whether it was Rex Norris in Chicago, Jacob Burney with the Washington, all those coaches, Greg Blosh, all those coaches that I had, they each and every one of them told me that they liked the way I take notes and study. They like the way I take notes and study. If the coaches say something in the meeting room, I write it down. I don't care how many times they say it. If he say it 10 times, I got it wrote down 10 times. Because I'm trying to be a student of the game. And by me writing it down that many times, it comes instilled in my mind. It's primary to me. As soon as I hear it, I know what to do. Because I done wrote it down so many times. I done put it through my head so many times that I don't have to think as much. And it slows the game down for me. It slows the game down for me. If you're not a student of the game is not going to slow down for you. You're going to always make mistakes. You're going to always be on the ground. You're going to never have good technique. And you're going to be out the lead before you know it. You're going to be out the lead before you know it. And that's the key to it. I hate to sound like I'm preaching right now, but that's true. You know, I don't care who's offended by it, watching my films, offended by it. It's the truth. I always feel that way. Because I had, like I said, I had Tommy Brazier. I feel like your first NFL coach, if he can teach you technique as a defensive lineman, your career going to be long. You're going to have a long career. And that's just how it go. If you come in the league and you taught bad habits, you taught the wrong way to do things, well, guess what? You're going to continue to do that, and you're going to be out the league before you know it. That's just how it go, guys. I hate to take so long on that, guys, but I had to get that across. Kind of sad that I'm not even in the league coaching right now. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad that I'm not in the league coaching right now. I mean, I got let go by the Eagles. I don't even know why. I kind of know why. I know what happened. I kind of know what happened, but it's sad that I'm not coaching with them anymore because the years I was there, whether it was me or whether it was Chris Wilson, we worked together. We was partnership. Me and him worked well together. You know what I'm saying? And when he left, I kept things going. And my thing is, when we were there, you weren't going to run on us like this. I guess our worst year against the run was our first year, and that's what we didn't have our guys yet. We weren't able to go and draft guys. We just getting our first class in, of guys. And that next year, we won the Super Bowl. We're number 1 against the run. The following year was number 7 against the run. My last year was number 3 against the run. Get what I'm saying? It takes the run to get to the playoffs. You got to be able to stop the run game, get to the playoffs. And if you can stop the run game and keep it going during the playoffs, get to the Super Bowl, you do some good things. It gives you a chance. Give you a chance to win. But when you can't stop the run and you can't run the football on offense, your chance of winning is slim to none. It's going to be tough. And I hate to go into a rant right there, guys, but I think I had to say that and get that off my chest. Because I hate seeing these guys play this way. I hate seeing my young guys play, especially my Georgia guys. I love Georgia. Y'all know how much I love the Dogs. I hate to see my Dogs play this way. That's just pitiful right there, guys. That's bad. That's bad, That's bad. And I've seen it over and over again. And I don't cover the Eagles just to cover the Eagles because, I was there. I don't cover them just for that. I cover the worst teams versus the run every week. And lately they've been the worst team versus the run. And they've been on my radar for like a few weeks now. 2-3 weeks now. I cover the worst teams. The teams that give up the most yards to the run game, those are the teams I cover. And that's why I'm covering this today. Just to make that point, get that point across to you guys. I ain't picking on them. It's just that they've been on my radar because they're one of the worst teams against the run in this game. And I pick the games that give up the most yards each week and try to break it down. That's too many yards right there, guys. That could have been avoided just by playing techniques the right way, alignments the right way. That's all it is. It's just too much right there. Okay, on this play, sometimes you have those kind of plays where you just chalk it up where we wasn't going to win that down no way. You know what I'm saying? Because right here, they're going to get down block. He going to block down. He going to block down on him. They're going to pull guys. They're going to pull 2 guys. They're going to pull these 2 guys here, and they're going to come and kick him out. He got to close like hell, though. He got to close like hell. Go meet this. Take all the air you can out these gaps. The tighter you can meet, the deeper you can meet this down in here, the more you're going to take the air out of these gaps right here, okay? You got to come meet this, okay? All right, let's see what the pullers look like on this play. Okay, you got I think that's the guard pulling, and you got the tight end coming around. So you got the guard pulling here and the tight end coming around. Now, I want to help my man right here out, okay? To me, he's a little bit too wide, too. You need to be down in here, playing down in here. I mean, you got a 4-eye right here, and I can understand just, that you're not going to play in this crease, be outside here, but I can understand that in this situation because you got this. If he's a 3 technique, I'd be in here. I'd be in here playing it here. But since he's a 4-eye, I understand it. So right here, get down in here. Soon as this guy fold and go around this way, you see this pull, you see this guy disappear down inside. He base block, he disappear inside. You can actually just, right now, because his eye backs, he hand this off, just fold over the top right here, come help out. Just fold over the top and come help out. Just you become a linebacker off the ball now. I mean, as soon as he come down this way or leave, he disappear inside, and you get this base block here, you can just come over, fold over the top and help out. Okay, right here, just got to close harder and not get kicked out here. Now, this is a tough play because they're going to down block on him. Down block here, you're going to pull these 2 guys. He going to come. This guard and this tight end going to come. And this tight end going to get up through here, and they got something going right here. All right, so right here, got to close hard right here. Go meet it. Don't get too wide from the initial stance either because it's eye backs, right? It's not an offset back. It's not a shotgun and offset back. It's eye backs. So get tighter right down in here. It's eye backs. Get tighter here. You don't want to be too wide, not give yourself a chance to come close and go get this. So be tighter right here. Don't get too wide right here. Be a yard outside. It's outside foot. You probably 2.5 yards. Maybe you look like you're about 2.5 yards outside. Be like a yard outside of his foot right in here. And so he down block, you can come close this better, and they don't get this yard. So you get these yards right here. See what I'm saying? You like 2 steps away from being good. Like if you were tighter right here, you'd be right here right about now. You'll meet this, take the air out of all this, and right here. There ain't that much he can do. He was in a 3 technique. They down blocking on him. It's tough on this guy. The key to it is being in here, gonna close this thing and let him bounce over the top if it need be. Because if you close the right way, it's hard for this tight end to get up through here too. Because we're gonna take all the air out of these gaps right here. But by you being right there, and then you kind of, got timid right here. Got a little hesitant right here. Go get it. Go get it. Be tight and go get that. You'll close off all this space in here, and he will have to bounce it outside to my man that can flow over the top. Right here. As soon as he disappears, get ready to fold over this way. You don't have to stay out here because there ain't no run coming back that way. So as soon as he disappears inside, you can get ready to fold over the top late, okay? Fold over the top late, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you can fold over the top. You know it ain't coming back your way. Fold over the top and go help because it's already committed. You see this dude wall blocking right here. It's not going to cut it back to you. So when he wall block right here, go ahead and just fold over the top, help out. Yeah. So that's what happened on that play, guys. Sometimes alignments can kill you. Okay? Sometimes alignments can kill you. So we were tighter right here, right? Because his back is at home. Quarterback's on the back at home, okay? Should be thinking run right here. Back's at home, always think run, okay? Get tighter here. Get tighter here. Down block, close. Go attack this right here. Get up through here and attack this. If he disappear like he did, that flat, just get up through here and try to do best you can because that's a tough block on you right here. That's a tough block on him. Shoot your hands, knock him back, play over the top. Knock him back, play over the top. Let's see how those guys do on this. Okay? So he disappeared too. So you got no pressure. Okay? You got no pressure. Try to get back to this guy best you can and play it because you got no initial pressure. Okay? These guys, they flat blocking back. They're blocking down the line, blocking back, and they setting it up because this is what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? They know the ends are too wide sometimes, and that's why they set these plays up this way. But if we were tighter right here, we'd be meeting this right about now. There would be no gap right here. He could flow over the top, make this tackle. You know what I'm saying? That's too much space in there right there because we were lined up so wide. Too many yards. Okay, on this play, guys, I don't understand. I mean, they got a shade right here. Okay, we got a 3 technique right here. The back's offset to him, so he should get tighter. He should get tighter because the back's here. Like I say, percentages say this back gonna get the ball, come here, or he's gonna come all the way across the formation. So get tighter here. Okay, stop being so wide with the back to you. So if this back to you, you can get tighter here. He can get tighter here, this DN. Okay, right here. It's 4-eye, but you got 2 big old tight ends right here. Now here's the thing. Here's my rule on the D-line. It's always gonna be my rule. Never have 2 gaps open in a D-line. You can never have 2 gaps next to each other open. Here go a gap and here go a gap. So basically, this end got to be right here. You got to be right down in here. Okay? If he's right down in here, and he keying his guys right here. He keying these guys in here. He can close and make this happen. But by being way out here, his eyes are bad, and this guy goes out here and he kind of goes with him for a second. If he's in here and they down block, he can close. Even with the 4-eye, he knock it back, he close, we good to go. Good to go. But being way out here hurts the whole defense. And the only thing else they can do, if you're going to have him out here, if he's going to be way out here, we got to get this guy right here and put him in a 5 technique. Put him outside here in a 5 technique, you know, and let a linebacker take this inside gap here. That's what we're going to have to do. We got 2 wings right here. He got to be here. This guy got to be here. If he ain't going to be here, then he got to be here. We can't have these 2 gaps open like this. I have this 1 gap open with my linebacker take it. Because we got to get this gap taken care of by him. This is his gap. Okay. Now, this right here is his gap right here. We have nobody for this gap. We have nobody for this gap off the ball, guys. See what I'm saying? That's why I never liked 2 gaps open on a defensive line. You know, we're only going to have 1 gap open at the most. And we're going to come hit this thing. We're going to come get it. Okay, just imagine that on this play when they run this play. Look at it, okay? They bring in the pullers. They've been double pulling all day long. That's all they're doing is double pulling. They saw something on film that they like, and they double pulled all day long. Okay? Now, let's say this. Come out your stance and knock it back. We got to knock it back. Now this tight end going to come down on him and then get up to the second level. Okay? Right here. You got to shoot your hands. Shoot your hands. See, these dudes moving and we ain't doing nothing. Okay? Knock it back. You got to knock it back, right? Okay? We already at disadvantage right here with him being outside. Okay? Now 8-4 is going to release out here, and this end going to kind of honor it a little bit. See what I'm saying? Say he go with it. These dudes down blocking, and he going with this. He would have been in here closing right here, meeting this right here. He'd have been meeting him real fast. Okay? Let me go back. Imagine him being right here. If they down block, these guys down block, we're going to close. We're going to close. Okay? And we're going to be meeting whatever coming back right in here somewhere, taking the air out these gaps. But the fact that he way outside, and we got 2 gaps open right there, this tight end can come bump him and get up to the second level. Everybody block back. These guys pull, and we got nobody coming down here to meet this. That's the key to this, meeting this, you know, and go meet it. We've been meeting it right about now. And we close off the gaps inside, and we good to go, okay? And the same thing go for him that I said for the other guys. We got a back offset to us. He got this ball. He want to cross the formation. So as soon as we get this little pull right here, I know the quarterback right there, and the quarterback handed off. We know the quarterback ain't got this ball. We know he ain't got this ball. We can fold over the top. But we got a guy outside right here. This guy's outside, right? And he ended up outside by them blocking back, right? And this guy pulling around. So the gaps change, okay? So he got to stay outside. He got to attack this, stay outside here. And once this quarterback is clear, he don't have the ball right here, fold back over here. Go in the pursuit angle, get back over here. Because you're not going to help us running this way because he leaving. He leaving. And we played this so bad on this side that they got everything they want right here. Look, they got the pull up on the second level. They got the tight end on the second level. Look at that. Now, think about it. If you'd have folded, he don't have this cutback. At least you minimize the damage. You minimize the damage by folding back over here. And we're good to go. See what I'm saying? That's too many yards. And it all could have been avoided by lining the DN up in this crease right here. Down block, close. Knock it back. Be physical. Okay, they blocking back. Stay out here, maintain outside. Make sure they come back outside this way. Stay in your gap right here. See him pull. He disappear. Backs to you. He disappear. Quarterback don't got the ball. Fold fast. We good to go. We got something happening right here. Okay, right now, fold. You see the quarterback don't got the ball no more. Fold. He ain't coming back. You got a guy outside here. He got to stay and play. Fold right now. Okay, the end. Should have been closing. Should have been in there closing. Okay, now I want to see what my just not physical enough right here. Attack it. I like the fact that he's heavy because the back's all set away from him. Attack it now. Is he attacking or is he catching? He catching. He's not attacking this. He's catching this. You got to attack this and knock it back. Don't catch. Now he gonna get a piece of him, and he gonna pretty much be out of the play. They walled him off. He out of the play. It's just not good football. Just not good football, guys.